What's happening, YouTube? It's me, Bijan, aka Fitness with Bijan. Now I'm back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 10 muscle building chest isolation exercises that you can do and what you can actually put inside your own workouts. Now, if you are here for the first time, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and most importantly, hit that like button and let's keep it moving. Now, without further ado, I'm going to get into the video. And the first exercise that I have with me is the cable crossovers. Now, when it comes to the cable crossovers, you can do this from many variations. You can do this from an incline position as well as a decline position. But in this clip that I'm about to show you with voiceover, I'm going to be showing you the cable crossovers as well as the low cable flies also. And it's going to be shown in one clip. And I will also show you the other ones too. So let's keep it going. Okay, people. Now, for the first exercise we have here is the cable crossover. Now, when it comes to this exercise, I see this is a very good chest exercise that I highly recommend, due to the reason why when you're doing the cable crossovers, you're getting more good contraction from the chest muscles, and you're really squeezing those muscles together, working the entire chest, which is very great compared to doing a dumbbell flies. Now, on to the next one here, and this one is another variation that you can do. You can do it coming close together when it comes to a cable crossover, but this time you're not getting the full contraction, you're only getting less of it. But I would highly recommend to do the crossovers compared to doing that version. Now onto the low cable flies. Now for this exercise, this is a very good exercise which works the lower chest muscles. Some people say that it works the shoulders and the triceps, but me personally, I think that when you do it with a low weight and with higher reps, it works the lower chest, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, now you have just seen the cable crossovers as well as the low cable flies. Now, the reason why I personally consider the low cable flies to be a chest isolation exercise is because that when you lower the weight, your main focus is on the lower chest muscles. Whereas if you increase the weight, now you've added three muscles in the mix. Now the chest muscles are working, the lower chest muscles, the shoulders and the triceps. We don't want to do that. No. And that is a complete disservice to yourself, because I see a lot of guys in the gym. I see this a lot of times in the gym where people are increasing the weight on a low cable fly exercise. And and it's mostly guys, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, fam, what are you doing? No. We don't do that. If you want to focus on one muscle movement, which is the lower chest muscle, then I suggest for you to reduce the weight at its very lowest if you want to see maximum gains. However, if that is not your focus, then by all means increase the weight. But if you are doing that, make sure you avoid injury, unnecessary injury when you're in the gym. Now that's out of the way. Now onto the third exercise, which is the dumbbell flies. Here it is. Okay, third exercise where I have here is the dumbbell flies. Keep in mind, this is another good chest exercise, isolation exercise that is very good for working the entire chest. Now, I highly recommend, especially for beginners, to start off with a low rep and with low weights also, just so that you can get the blood flowing. Once you get into the immediate and advance, then you increase your weight. Okay, now you've just seen the dumbbell flies. Now on to the next one, which is the pec flies. Here it is. Okay, next exercise I have here is the pec flies. Now, see, this is another good exercise that works the overall chest. Keep in mind, this is one of the exercises that I done in my previous workouts. But for this exercise that I'm performing here, make sure your back is straight and your chest is up. Make sure you keep squeezing those muscles until you see the full contraction when performing this exercise. Highly recommended for these people who are looking to build an overall muscle mass when developing the chest. Okay, that was the pec flies. Now on to the other one now, which is the machine press. Now, when you're doing a machine press, you can either do this with free weights or with machines. But the difference is, when it comes to free weights, you're actually building a lot more muscles compared to just doing them on machines. Whereas when you're doing them with machines, you're only focusing on, sometimes you're focusing on just one muscle group or just two muscle groups, but it all depends. Now, in this clip, what I'm about to show you, I'm doing it with a machine. So here goes the clip. Okay, next exercise I have with me here is the machine press. Now, keep in mind, I know some people are probably thinking to themselves like, why a machine press? But I personally believe that it's just another overall isolation exercise that works the chest. Keep in mind, when you're performing this exercise, make sure your back is straight and your head is straight forward, and you press forward and squeeze those muscles. Okay, that's out of the way, the machine press. Now, in this other clip I'm about to show you, will be showing you the flat bench cable flies, and I'll be showing you the incline one too. So here goes the clips. Okay people, now on to the next exercise, which is the flat bench cable press. Now keep in mind, when you're doing this exercise, this is a very good exercise that works the overall chest. Now on to the next one, incline cable bench press. Keep in mind, this is another good exercise that works the upper chest this time. Very good for people who are looking to build muscle mass or build upper strength. Okay, now that those two exercises are out of the way now. Now onto the other one, which is the low dumbbell flies. Now this is another one that I've added here, no different from the low cable flies, but I'm now using it with dumbbells. However, sometimes there are other variations you can do this to. You can do this even with barbells too, depending on your preference. But in this clip, I'm showing you the low dumbbell flies. Here goes the clip. Okay, now onto the next exercise, which is the low dumbbell flies. Now keep in mind, when you are performing this exercise, make sure your head is straight and your back is straight also when performing this. Be sure to squeeze those muscles and raise them, pretty high, but don't raise them to the point where you mess up your rotator cuffs. Highly recommended exercise. Okay, now that exercise is out of the way, now onto the final two ones, which are the banded flies and the banded press. Here goes the clip. Okay, now onto the final two exercises. First one I have here is the banded flies. Keep in mind I'm using resistance for these two exercises, and when it comes to resistance bands, there is little to no resistance, but good exercise overall. Now onto the banded chest press. This is no different from using a machine press, only this time you're using resistance and you are standing whilst you are doing this exercise. This can be also done with cables too. Very good exercise. Okay, those were my top 10 chest isolation muscle building exercises. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell. Now, in my previous video, I had mentioned that I have online fitness programs. Be on the lookout for that, because I will mostly be posting this around during the Christmas period or during the New Year's, depending on how long it takes. And in this program, I will be having a 4-month program, a 6-month program, and a year program. And this is for both men and women to use. Also, this is targeted towards people who are looking to lose weight or just lose weight and build muscle. And it's also targeted towards people who are looking to build muscle mass but are struggling to do that. This is also targeted towards you. And these will be at good affordable rates that you can buy them for. But be sure to stay updated with what I have in store for you guys. So yeah, that's all I got time for today. Make sure you take care of yourself and your family, and I'll be seeing you later. Peace.